Hello? 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 Let me see if this thing's working. I think it's working right now. Okay. Hey Phil, can you hear me? Can you like type in the chat? Let me know if it's working. Should be working. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, you don't have to fill out the form again. I'll just have someone over here shoot you over an email probably midday once we get cleared of everything. So for sure, I'll send you over an email. You'll get like an account number and like just a temporary password, and you'll sign on to your MetaTrader, the one that you have installed on your computer. And then after that, then I think you said you wanted 1,000 as your capital, as your starting capital. So then we'll get that set it up. Okay, cool. All right, so just let me see. Yeah, so right now I was in this Euro trade since yesterday. Just run over it. So yeah, this big 4-hour trend line here was broken, I think last week, late last week or mid last week. And we had this strong pullback, so of course we drew out our fibs, pulled them out. Let me see. Yeah, so once those fibs were drawn, we of course get the trend from the bottom to the top of the 15-minute time frame. And if we just follow this trend as it goes, it had a false break here, but of course it pulled back up. And this was a real break right here around this area, around this range here of 1.7935, and then we set our entry order up here. If price did get up there, it gave me a little scare last night. It started boosting up. We almost got stopped out, but no worries. It just held throughout the night, and then it dropped this morning as expected. So our take profit, the first take profit right here is about 78 pips, 79 pips. Second take profit is, oh, you can see it there. It's 132. So right now it's just time to be patient. We moved our stop loss to entry, and we just analyze this one and just wait till what's going on. Oh, okay, cool. We got another one, another person. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through the charts just to let you guys know what I'm looking for. So we'll go with Aussie dollar. Okay, Aussie dollar did the same thing. Okay, so yeah, Aussie dollar did the same thing because they kind of correlate, Aussie dollar and Euro dollar. So yeah, so let's start off on this daily time chart here. We got the support here around 0.79004, but of course it broke this 4-hour trend line. You see this yellow reference line that I have here drawn. So yeah, any pullback was going to the downside. It was a bearish chart here. So yeah, so it started having a pullback, so of course that shows opportunity for us. It had this pullback here. It kind of broke late, so this wouldn't really go with our rules or my rules that I trade with, because main reason, if you saw in Euro dollar, it pulled back and it did like a double touch up here, and that's where we want to enter. That gives us those nice entries with a short stop loss and great risk risk to reward ratio. So hold on, it says video output low. YouTube's not receiving enough video. Oh, okay, you guys are fucking buffering. Hold on. There's too much shit running, that's why. Okay. Okay, hold up, hold up. I'll get this going. Alright, I think it's good. Stream health. Anyways, I don't know. This says that it's buffering too much. I gotta figure this thing out, but anyways, yeah, euro dollar is something that I was in. Dollar yen I got stopped out of, which was kind of annoying. I did everything, it followed my rules, but yeah, we got stopped out. No problem. We're getting it back in the euro dollar. With this, it's just a continuation trade. So you can see this 4-hour trend line. It broke this previous trend. Let me delete it so there's not too many trends going around. Broke this previous trend, and now it's just continuation of the following trend that's already on. So of course it came, it had a pullback, and now it's going to the upside strong right now. You can see by the strong bullish candle with like 40 pip candle. I was about to enter here. Well, I did enter there, and we had a 14 pip stop loss, and that got stopped out. And then it came down a little bit more, around 20 pips, and then it just darted up to the upside. But yeah, on my website, this is how we manage the accounts, or this is how we send out the signals, or we can teach you exactly how to analyze a chart and get all these drawings up. Alright, so right now I'm just going to analyze euro dollar and just chill out for a second. See what's happening. Alright, Phil, I don't know if you're still there. I'm gonna send you over the email soon. I'll get what's her name? I forget her name. I'll get her to come over and work on it and get you the setup going. Hey Phil, where are you from? Philip. Yeah, Philip, where are you from, dude? I gotta know, because I gotta see if the broker's gonna work over there. This thing must be buffering so bad. Alright, hold on. Oh, you're from the UK? Okay. You might have to use a different broker. A good broker that I recommend for over there is this broker in Dubai. Let me see. Let me just hide this. I'll tell you right now. Hold on a second. Because here in the States we use Trader's Way. But that's not gonna work for you over there in the UK. So hold on, let me figure this out. It was what the hell is these people's name? Hold up. Phil, I'll send you an email with the the broker's name that I can't remember right now, but or I think I have it on my phone. Hold up a second. Let's see. They're pretty big dudes. What the hell are they? These guys are pretty good brokers. I don't know if you've heard of Astro FX or those guys over there. They use this broker, but I'm trying to find them. Hold on. Oh my god, I can't find them. Alright, I'll just send you the email because I got like a billion emails here. Alright, so let's go through the charts for real. Alright, so Aussie dollar, we already said it's the same as euro dollar, but it didn't give us any opportunity to get in based on our rules here at Blueprint. Let's see, the next was dollar yen. Dollar yen did give us a good opportunity. Like I said, it had broke this previous 4-hour trend line. That was of course all downtrending, as most of you guys know. It broke it, I think last week, and then it came down, and we were looking for a pullback in order for the continuation trade. So it did give us that pullback, and like our rules here, let me get this off. Like our rules here, we got the top of this 15-minute pullback. We lined it up with this trend. It broke trend. It came here. So we set up our entry here at this 110.598 area. And in the night, while I was sleeping, it of course broke and hit our stop loss right there, 15 pips. So let me just mark it up so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So that's where our stop loss would be, and our take profit would be up here. And of course we got stopped out. It came down a little more beyond, back down to the 0.618 fib area, and broke up to the upside, and now it's gaining. So that's fine, no worries, and we move on to the next trade. Trader's Way is in Australia. Trader's Way they might be in Australia, honestly. I don't know. They might be. No, if they're Australian? No, they're not Australian. They are where are they from? I think they're like, no, they're not from the UK. They're from, God, this is sad. I don't know where my broker's from. Where the hell's my broker from? I think they're not regulated because we get such high leverages, but they are backed up by the same broker that's traded in Dubai. So the Dubai National Bank, they're backed up by them, capital wise. Okay, so they're never running out of any capital to pay out their traders. But there is some type of island that allows them to bump up the leverage like that. All right. So anyways, so let's go to dollar CAD. Okay, so dollar CAD, same as dollar yen. We were looking for a pullback in order to go to the upside. So we had this resistance here, this daily resistance that would act as a ceiling for a good push down to the downside and then continue to the upside. So this was a good trade that we just missed. We just didn't take. You can see previously this 4-hour trend line was broken. So of course it's coming to the upside, but let me delete that so I don't confuse you. And the continuational trend right now is of course to the upside. So you can see it's smacking up and it's going up. Alright, so like I said, this resistance area was hit, this daily resistance was hit in order for a pullback to continue. So as it was hit, we were of course going back to our 15-minute time chart where it shows us the pullback and our precise entry, so we can get those nice sweet entries. Okay, so the first trend was here. It's kind of confusing with these single wicked 15-minute tops. So right now, that's why we have two trends running down along. Right now, it might seem confusing because this is how we were taught of how to trade from our mentors. So we want to teach you, but it'll become much more clear if you guys learn with us. But anyways, with these two trends, we just need to see a break and a retest of the previous low. So right now with this first trend here, it did break. It came to retest. Our stop loss would have been down here at the previous fib, and look, it blasted up, giving us what? It would have given us around 40 pips so far. Also, the second trend line here, you can see, which is a trend line that I wouldn't choose personally, but I know some of our other older mentors, they chose this one. So it broke up, previous low. This one almost got stopped out. It came down to 10 pips. Our stop was at 15 or 14, and it came back up to the 40 pips. All right, so yeah, right now I'm just gonna check on euro dollar. Right now it's just crashing down, and we just always reference the dollar index just to see what's going on. See, of course, the dollar index is blasting up to the upside, so there is a reversal going on. There's the next resistance up here that we might see some sellers come into the market, and with that said, that might mean the euro dollar might reverse back to the upside, but we've covered all our bases, everything's covered, and right now we just let this thing ride into profit. So right now we're currently up about 67, 68 pips, and yeah. So yeah, Phil, I'll get that. Oh yeah, thanks. The risk reward is pretty good. Yeah, that's the whole point with us. We try to keep it low with the risk to reward, but takes a lot of patience. So with that said, I'm just gonna leave this running here, and I'm just gonna watch it. And I gotta answer some emails, and Phil, I'll shoot you over that email, and yeah, all right. I'll just leave this going on.
Incoming mail.